If you are popular with cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, etc., you must have surely come across the terminology blockchain. So, what is blockchain? Is it used only for cryptocurrencies? Why is there so much of hype going around this topic? Well, let's find out. Please leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you found this video useful. Stay tuned. What is blockchain? Blockchain is simply a chain of blocks that holds information about transactions and assets in a business network. Anything of value can be considered as an asset. So every time a new transaction is made, it is time-stamped and added as a new block in the chain. Blockchain is a type of distributed ledger technology where the transaction details are stored at multiple locations at the same time. Distributed ledger technology also creates immutable databases, which means that once a piece of information is stored on a block, it cannot be deleted and any changes made to the block will be permanent. Distributed ledger technologies also facilitate trust and transparency in the system, as there is no central authority who controls a ledger, which also eliminates the need for middlemen to check and verify the records, as these records are distributed with every node on the system. This technology is also more secure by nature, as it eliminates a single point of failure and single target for hackers when compared to a central database system. Now let us take a block in a blockchain. Each block will contain information, a hash of the block and a hash of the previous block. The information stored in a block will vary depending upon the application of the blockchain. The Bitcoin blockchain, for example, will contain information about the transaction between two people and the amount being transferred. So, what is a hash? Well, a hash is a cryptographic signature of the block created by the hashing algorithm and is unique to the block. The hash contains information about the block and its contents and is usually represented as a combination of numbers and alphabets. What makes the hash unique is that it is impossible to unhash or decipher the data from the combination of numbers and alphabets. The next item in a block will be the hash of the previous block. Each block in the blockchain will contain a hash of the previous block, which in turn creates this chain of blocks. So what about the first block in the blockchain? Since this is the first block in the blockchain and does not have any block to point to, this will be called the genesis block. What if someone decides to tamper with a block? Changing the information in a block will cause it to change its hash value, as the hash values are created from the information within a block. This will make the following blocks invalid, as they do not contain the hash value same as the previous block. So what if you could change the hash value of all the previous blocks in the blockchain as well? For a block to be generated and added to the blockchain, the nodes in the network must submit a proof of work. Proof of work means that the nodes on the network must provide evidence showing that they have used computational power in order to reach a consensus in a decentralized manner. For the Bitcoin network, this involves solving a complex mathematical puzzle. This process is time-consuming and slows the addition of new blocks in the network. So if someone decides to tamper with a block, the hash would not be recognized by the successive blocks and the network will reject the fraud attempt. This adds security to the blockchain. Another feature of blockchain technology is smart contracts. Smart contracts are basically simple programs stored on blockchains that execute when the predetermined conditions are met. They help to automate workflow by triggering the next action when the conditions are met. This could be releasing funds, registering assets, or issuing notifications to concerned parties in the network. Although blockchain technology was initially used for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, more and more industries started adopting blockchain technologies because of the data security. Some of these use cases include banking, healthcare, cybersecurity, music industry, real estate, fintech, cloud services, and various IoT applications. Do you know more use cases of blockchain technology? Let me know in the comment section below. Summing up, we can say that blockchain is a digital system of recording information in an encrypted manner, making it impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Hope you got a basic understanding of blockchain technology. Please leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you found this video useful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.